মৰমৰ ছাত্ৰ-ছাত্ৰীসকল, তোমালোকক আমি আমাৰ মেথছ উইথ ডিএইচ ক্লাছ 12 ইউটিউবৰ চেনেল যোগে স্বাগতম জনাইছোঁ। এই চেনেলটোৰ মাধ্যমেৰে আমি ছাত্ৰ-ছাত্ৰীসকলক ক্লাছ 12ৰ গণিত বিষয়ৰ সম্পৰ্কে জ্ঞান দিবলৈ অহৰহ চেষ্টা কৰি আহিছোঁ। তাৰে অংশ হিচাপে আজি আমি চেপ্টাৰ নম্বৰ 3 অৰ্থাৎ মেট্ৰিক্স, অসমীয়াত মৌলিক অক্ষৰ বুলি কোৱা হয়, মৌলিক অক্ষৰ প্ৰাথমিক ধাৰণাৰ টেক্সটবুকৰ উদাহৰণসমূহ পুংখানুপুংখভাৱে আলোচনা আৰু NCERT টেক্সটবুকৰ 3.1 এক্সাৰচাইজৰ সমূহ প্ৰশ্নৰ সমাধান সৰলভাৱে দিবলৈ আগবাঢ়িছোঁ। আশা কৰোঁ মৰমৰ ছাত্ৰ-ছাত্ৰীসকলে সাদৰেৰে গ্ৰহণ কৰিব। Now we are going to start matrix. Matrix in Assamese it is known as a মৌলিক অক্ষ বুলি কোৱা হয়। মৌলিক অক্ষ বুলি ক'লে আমি সাধাৰণতে কি বুজি পাওঁ? ইন আছামিজত মৌলিক অক্ষ হৈছে কিছুমান সংখ্যা আৰু ফলনৰ আয়তাকাৰৰ এটা সাজোন, আৰু ইয়াক ইংলিছত কোৱা হয় এ মেট্ৰিক্স ইজ এন অৰ্ডাৰ্ড ৰেক্টেংগুলাৰ এৰে অফ নাম্বাৰছ এণ্ড ফাংচনছ। ৰেক্টেংগুলাৰ এৰে means this is known actually this is known as a rectangle. If we join this line and this line, then we get a rectangle. The rectangular array, that is the two ordered rectangular array, that is the two direction. One is known as a row, another is known as a column. That is some numbers and function means suppose we are consider some numbers 1, 2, 3 or functions x, y, z. Again we take mix of one and numbers and functions z and p. This is a rectangular array. Rectangular array means two-way direction. This one is known as a row. First row, this is denoted by first row. That is known as the second row, R2. This line known as R3. Similarly, we consider in vertical way, that is known as C1. That means column 1. This known as a column 2. This known as a column 3. Column 3, C3. That is the rectangular array which is known as a matrix. Matrix, that is a there are different types of matrix. If there is a one is known as rectangular array, another is known as a square array. So this is known as a rectangular matrix. If this is known as a square matrix, since it is a number of rows 3 and number of columns are also 3, rows or columns are same, so it is known as a square matrix. If number of row and number of columns are not equal, then it is known as a rectangular matrix. Consider this 1, 4, 9, 0. This is also a matrix of a square matrix. Here 2 row and 2 columns. If we consider another, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 0. This is also a matrix. This matrix number of row is 2 and number of columns 1, 2, 3. So number of row is not equal to number of columns. That's why this matrix is known as a rectangular matrix. A single number also consider a matrix. This is a matrix of order square matrix of order 1, or sometimes it is known as a 1 by 1. This is an example of matrix. Therefore we can say that matrix is a rectangular array or order pair known as a rectangular matrix. This is a nothing but it is a arrangement. It is an arrangement, so it is in arrangement in a rectangular array or two-way. That is the one is known as row, another is known as the columns. There are various type of matrix in square matrix, and another is known as the rectangular matrix. There are various type of matrix. If a matrix, generally matrix is denoted within a third column, within a third bracket, this, or sometimes it is denoted by small bracket also. So we can denote this way and also this way. After this, we are going to discuss first row matrix. Row matrix. Row matrix means there is a one row. That is known as, suppose this 2, 3, 4 is a row matrix. That means it has only one row. Similarly, we get column matrix. That means the matrix which has one columns is a column matrix. Before going to discuss the other matrix, we are going to discuss order. What is order of a matrix? Order of a matrix. Order of a matrix means number of columns, number of row by number of columns. Suppose this matrix is a, how many row is there? Row is one row is there. How many columns? 1, 2, 3. Good, 3 columns. That is known as the order. That means this order of order of this matrix is 1 by 3. That means number of first is a first letter denotes the number of rows and second letter denotes the number of columns. Similarly, column matrix. What is the order of this matrix? Number of row is 3 and number of column is 1. Therefore, it is a 3 by 1 matrix. In generally, matrix is denoted by the capital English letter, capital letters A. Suppose they consider a general matrix. Suppose this A11, A12, A13 dot 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 A1 M. Similarly, second row, that is the 21, A22, A23 dot 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 A2M. Similarly, dot 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 the N row, N1, AN2 dot 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 ANM. This is the general matrix. In this matrix, how many rows there? Row is n row. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to goes to n. How many columns? 1, 2, 3 dot dot dot. Similar way with m row. That means it has m into n into m elements, and these are known as a entry, or sometimes it is known as a element of the matrix. This is denoted by capital letter. This is a matrix of order. Order is n in by m. This matrix also denoted by very simple way, that is Aij of order n by m, where I denotes the row and j denotes the column. Here I goes to first one is I goes to 1 to n. that is I goes to 1 2 3 dot n, and similarly j goes to, j means this, j goes to m, 1 2 3 dot m, that is I lies between and j lies between this. And this is the small simple process to denote the matrix. After this, we are going to discuss square matrix. What is a square matrix? Square matrix. The matrix which has number of row is equal to number of column. That is, if m is equal to n, then this matrix is known as a square matrix. Now we are going to discuss, already we have discussed row matrix, column matrix, square matrix. Next we are going to discuss diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix, a matrix is said to be a diagonal matrix if all its diagonal elements are 0. In a matrix, square matrix, that means in diagonal matrix, matrix always square matrix. Suppose it's a square matrix, that means all the diagonal elements are, all the non-diagonal elements are 0. Non-diagonal means that is the diagonal, that is 1 2 3. Non-diagonal elements are 0. That means that is, this is the diagonal. If you are considered diagonal, that is others are non-diagonal elements. So others elements become 0. This matrix is known as a diagonal matrix. This matrix is known as a diagonal matrix. In diagonal matrix, only diagonal elements are exist, others are 0. So this is a diagonal matrix of order 3 or 3 by 3. This is also diagonal matrix. That is the diagonal elements are 1 and 4, others are 0. Same, that is 2 by 2, that is the square matrix of order 2, that is known as the diagonal matrix of order 2. Simply in this case we say in the diagonal matrix is what? Suppose A equal to A I J M cross N. If B I J B no A I J is equal to 0 when I is not equal to J. Here that is the A1 2, that is I is not equal to J. This element is a 1 3, that is I is not equal to J. Here also it is a 2 1, I is not equal to J. But in other case, here this and this and this, and say A11, that means A11, that means I equal to J. So this is the non-zero element, others are zero elements. Main thing is, main concept of the diagonal matrix is this. Next we are going to discuss scalar matrix. S-C-A-L-A-R, scalar matrix. Scalar matrix come from diagonal elements. A diagonal matrix is said to be scalar matrix if its diagonal elements are equal. Diagonal elements are equal, then it is known as scalar matrix. That means suppose in order 1, that 1 equal to suppose 3. It is a scalar matrix. Suppose B minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1. That means that diagonal elements are equal. Also, we are consider another matrix C. This is 3, root 3, root 3. Other elements are 0. That is 3 by 3. Here also diagonal elements are equal. So it is known as a scalar matrix of order 1, scalar matrix of order 2, scalar matrix of order 3 respectively. Next we are going to identity matrix. Identity matrix, very important. Identity matrix. A square matrix in which elements in diagonal are all 1, rest are all 0. Like scalar matrix, only difference is these elements are unity. These elements are unity, then it is known as a identity matrix. This is known, then it is known as a identity matrix. Identity matrix, suppose we are considering identity matrix. Suppose A is 1 is identity matrix, B 1, 0, 0, 1 identity matrix of order 2. Again C 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 is a identity matrix of order 3 respectively. Generally, identity matrix are denoted by capital letter I. The I equal to sometimes this, I equal to sometimes this, I equal to sometimes this. This I depends on the other matrix. If other matrix are order 2, then identity matrix will be order 2. If other matrix are order 3 in the same problem, then identity matrix of order 3. This is also identity matrix of order 1. In case of identity matrix, we can say Aij is equal to 1 when if I is equal to j. That means I equal to j equal to 1 if I equal to j, and is equal to 0 if I not equal to j in case of identity matrix. Now we are going to discuss zero matrix. We are going to discuss the zero matrix. Zero matrix a matrix is said to be zero matrix or null matrix. All its elements are 0. That means a matrix in which all the elements are 0 is known as a zero matrix, and zero matrix is denoted by capital 0 like this. It is a zero matrix of order 1. It is a zero matrix of order 2. All elements are 0. It is a zero matrix of order 3. This zero matrix is also a scalar matrix also. Suppose it is a zero matrix of 0, 0 is a rectangular matrix. That means from here we can say zero matrix is not only square matrix. It may be square matrix or it may be rectangular matrix. And zero matrix also denoted by capital letter O. This zero matrix is always depend what type, what order of the zero matrix depends on the other matrix in the same problem. If other matrix of order 2 into 1, then zero matrix will be a 2 into 1 order. Now we are going to discuss equality of a matrices. Two matrix, that is two matrix, suppose A equal to Aij in short form. Another matrix, suppose B equal to Bij, two matrix of same order said to equal if corresponding elements are equal. That means two matrix A and B are said to be equal if first one they have a same order. Suppose this equal to m into n order, then it also m into n order. First thing. Second thing, each element of A is equal to corresponding elements of B. That is, we can say Aij is equal to Bij. First one is, condition is first one is order will be same, next is corresponding elements will be same, then two matrix A and B are said to be equal. That is the theory part of the matrix in basic principle of the matrix. Now we are going to discuss the problems which are found in the textbook. Examples. Example 1. Given, consider the following information regarding the number of men and women working in three factories: factory 1, factory 2, factory 3. Given in factory 1, men workers are 30 and women workers are 25. And factory 2, men workers are 25 and women workers are 31. In factory 3, men workers are 27, women workers are 36. Represent the above information in the form of a 3 into 2 matrix. What does the entry in the third row and third row and second column respectively? In case of solution, since this information can be expressed in a matrix form. The information is represented in the form of 3 into 2 matrix as given below. This is A equal to 3, 30, 25, 25, 31, 27 and 36. The entry in the third row, that means third row means this. Third row and second column. That means this entry. This element. This entry represent the number of women workers in the factory 3. This element represent the worker, that means women workers in the factory 3. Thank you. Next we are going to discuss the example number 2. Example number 2. What are the in example number 2, if a matrix has 8 elements, what are the possible orders it can have? Solution. Since here only 8 elements are given, since 8 can be written as 1 cross 1 into 8 and 2 into 4. Both are equal to 8. Therefore, there are 4 matrices having 8 elements. If we reverse this order, that means 4 into 2 and here also 8 into 1. Their orders are 1 into 8, 2 into 4, 8 into 1 and 4 into 2. Okay, now we are going to discuss the problem number 3. Construct a 3 cross 2 matrix where elements are given by Aij equal to half into modulus I minus thrice j. Solutions. This is given as a 3 into 2 matrix. That means we are construct a matrix in which have 3 row and 2 columns. That means we have a matrix of order 3 by 2 where 6 elements is there. Therefore, we can find first 6 elements. That is, first element is A1, 1. That is, half into I means 1, J means 1. Therefore, 1 minus 3 into 1 is equal to 2 by 2. That means 1. A1, 2. Then we get, by putting here I equal to 1, J is equal to 2. Then we get 5 by 2. And A21 is equal to, we get 1 by 2. Similarly, we get A22 is equal to 2, A31 is equal to 0, A32 is equal to 3 by 2. If we put these all elements in matrix form, since matrix is given into 3 by 2 order, therefore equal to first 1, 5 by 2, next half, 2, next 0 and 3 by 2. That is the required matrix which the question asks. Next we are going to discuss the example number 4. Example number 4. If 2 matrices are given are equal. Now we have to find the values of A, B, C, X, Y, Z, X, Y and Z. This is a matrix of order 3. This is also matrix of order 3. Both are square matrix. Both order are same. So their corresponding elements are equal. Since both are equal, as given matrix are equal, therefore their corresponding elements must be equal. Comparing the corresponding elements, we get this: x plus 3 is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to minus 3. And a minus 1 is equal to minus 3. Therefore, we get a is equal to minus 2. And z plus 4 equal to 6. Therefore, z is equal to 2. And twice y minus 7 is equal to thrice y minus 2. After solving, we get y is equal to minus 5. Again, twice c plus 2. Twice c plus 2 is equal to what? 0. Therefore, c is equal to minus 1. And b minus 3 equal to what? Twice b plus 4. After solving, we get b is equal to 7. That means we get the values of x is equal to minus 3, values of y is equal to minus 5, values of z is equal to 2, values of a is equal to minus 2, values of b is equal to minus 7, values of c is equal to minus 1. That's all. Very simple problem. Only basic concept is needed. Now we are going to discuss the problem number, example number 5. In example number 5, we are given find the values of A, B, C and D from the following equation. Equation is given such a way that two matrices are given equal. This matrix is order 2, this matrix is order 2, both are square matrix of order 2. Given both matrices are equal, then we get corresponding elements are equal. So by equating two matrices, Comparing the corresponding elements, we get twice A plus B equal to 4 and 5C minus D equal to 11 and A minus twice B equal to minus 3 and 4C plus thrice D equal to 24. Considering this is equation 1, this is equation 2, this is equation 2, this is equation 3, this is considered equation 4. Now we have to solve the 4 equation, then we find the values of, A, B, C and D. Taking pair, that is equation number 1 and equation number 2. If we multiply equation 1 by 2, then we get 4A plus twice B equal to 8. And equation 2 multiplied by 1, then it is same. After this, we add 2 equation, that is plus. Then 4A plus is equal to 5A, twice B minus twice B goes out. This equal to 8 minus 3 equal to 5. Therefore, we get A is equal to 1. Putting A is equal to 1 in equation 1, then we get B is equal to 2. Similarly, if we solve the question number 3 and 4, we get C is equal to 3 and D is equal to 5. Solving is very simple process since we have already found it. That is the result of the question example number 5. Okay, very simple. No any difficulties in these questions. If there is a difficulty, please comment me. Now we are going to discuss the exercise. NCERT textbook, Matrix chapter. That is the first exercise 3.1. In the matrix A equal to given, there is a 3 row and 4 columns. Now we are to find the order of the matrix. From the matrix, it is observed that there is a 3 row and 4 columns. Therefore, order of the matrix 3 by 4. Okay. And question number 1, 2. Given the number of elements in this matrix, it is seen, it is observed how many elements is there. If we calculate, then we get, or if we multiply orders, then we get that the number of elements is equal to 3 into 4 is equal to 12. And also we are asked to write the elements of A1, 3. That means the element we have to find A1, 3. That means first row, third column. That is the first row, third column. A1, 3 is equal to what? 19. Similarly, A21, that is second row, first column is equal to 35. A33, that means third row, third column, minus 5. Similarly, A24, that means second row, fourth column, that is 12. And A23, that means second row, third column. Second row, third column, that is 5 by 2. That is a very simple questions. Now we are going to second question, exercise number 3.1. If a matrix has 24 elements, what are the possible orders it can have? What if it has only 13 elements? Solutions. Since given 24 elements, then that is, since 24 can be written as 1 into 24 is equal to 2 into 12, 3 into 18 is equal to 4 into 6. So there are 8 matrices having 24 elements. Therefore, their orders are 1 into 24, 2 into 12, 3 by 8, 4 by 6, 24 by 1, 12 by 2, 3 by 8 by 3, and 6 by 4. also asks if it has 13 elements, since 13 can be written as 1 into 13. Therefore, two matrices having 13 elements. The order of the matrices are 1 by 13 and 13 by 1. That is the question number 2. Now we are going to discuss question number 3. Same question, similar question. If a matrix has 18 elements, what are the possible orders it can have? What if it has 5 elements? Since it is given that only 18 elements, since 18 can be written as 1 into 18, 2 into 9, 3 into 6. Therefore, you can say there are 6 matrices having of 18 elements. Their order is equal to 1 by 18, 2 by 9, 3 by 6, 6 by 3, 9 by 2, and 18 by 1. Also, we are asked to find if it has a 5 elements. Then what is the order of the matrix? Since there is a 5 elements, since 5 is written as only 1 into 5 and 5 into 1. Therefore, two matrices of having 5 elements we have found. Their orders must be equal to 1 by 5 or 5 by 1. Okay, very simple question. We can do this problem by observing. No other is required. Next, question number 4, we are given construct a 2 into 2 matrix Aij, where elements are given by Aij equal to I plus j by 2, I plus j whole square by 2. That is the given conditions. How to find the elements of the matrix of order 2. Since matrix of order 2 by 2, that means it has only 4 elements. So we can find 4 elements. The A1, 1, that means I equal to 1, j is equal to 1, therefore 1 plus 1 whole square by 2, that gives 2. Similarly, A1, 2, which gives 9 by 2. Similar 2, 1, which gives 9 by 2. Again, A2, 2, that means I is equal to 2, j is equal to 2, then whole square by 2, that means 16 divided by 2, that's equal to, that's R8. So A is equal to what? 2, 9 by 2, 9 by 2 and 8. That is the matrix of order 2, which is a square matrix. Next, another question is given where Aij equal to I by j. If we put A1, 1, 1 by 1, that is 1. A1, 2, 1 by 2. A2, 1, 2 by 1, that's equal to A2, 2, that means 2 by 2 is equal to 1. If we put the element in the form of matrix, then we get A equal to 1 half 2 1. That is the simple questions. Now we have which give the 2 into 2 square matrix. Now we are going to same type problem. Only difference is Ij equal to what? I plus twice j whole square divided by 2. If we put I is equal to 1, j is equal to 1, then we get 9 by 2. If we put I is equal to 1, j is equal to 2, then we get 25 by 2. If we put I is equal to 2, j is equal to 1, then we get 16 by 2. That means 8. If we put I is equal to 2, j is equal to, then it gives 36 by 2 equal to 18. If we put the values in the form, this is a matrix of order 2, 9 by 2, 25 by 2, 8 and 18. Next, another question given 5, same type question, construct a matrix of order 3 by 4 whose elements are given by these relations. Same relation is different only. This relation is given Aij equal to what? Half into under modulus minus twice I plus j. Since there are 12 elements, so we have to find first 12 elements. That is A1, 1. If we put I is equal to 1, j is equal to 1, then it gives 1. A1, 2, that is 1, 2, that gives half. A1, 3, I equal to 1, j is equal to 3, then we get 0. A1, 4, I is equal to 1, j is equal to 4, which give equal to half. A2, 1, that means I equal to 2, j equal to 1, which give 5 by 2. A2 that is I equal to 2, J is equal to 2, which gives equal to 2. Here A23 that is I is equal to J is equal to 3, which gives 3 by 2. Similarly, A is equal to A24 that is I is equal to 2, J is equal to 4, which gives equal to 1. And next another elements are A31 that means I is equal to 3, J is equal to 1. If we put in relation we get 4. Similarly A32 is equal to 7 by 2 and A33 is equal to 3, A34 is equal to 5 by 2. If we put this in form of 3 into 2 matrix form, then we get this. First row 1 half 0 half 5 by 2 2 3 by 2 and 1, and third row 4 7 by 2 3 and 5 by 2, which is the required matrix of order 3 into 4. Next, same questions, only relation is different. Now we have to construct the same type of matrix of 3 by 4. Relation is given Aij equal to twice I minus j. If we put I equal to 1, j is equal to 1, we get 1. I is equal to 1, j is equal to 2, we get 0. I is equal to 1, j is equal to 3, we get 1. I is equal to 1, j is equal to 4, we get 2. Similarly, we find A21 is equal to 3, A22 is equal to 2, A23 we get 1, A24 we get 0, A31 we get 5. Similarly, A32 equal to 4 and A33 is equal to 3 and A34 is equal to given by 2. If we put the matrix of 3 by 4 form, then we put the position element, then we get A111, A12, A13, A14, A21, A22, A23, A24, A31, A32, A33, A34, which give the required answer, that is 3 by 4 matrix. Very small problem, very easy, no any difficulties in this problem. Next we are going to discuss example note, question number 6. Find the values of x, y, z. We are given to matrix of square matrix of order 2. Both are equal, so corresponding elements are equal. Therefore, we get y equal to 4, z equal to 3, x equal to 1, 5 is equal to 5. So, values of x, y, z equal to x is equal to 1, y is equal to 4, z is equal to 3. Next, same type of problem. Two matrices are given equal, therefore corresponding elements are equal. Therefore, we get x plus y is equal to 6. And other elements are same, only 5 plus z equal to 5 goes cancel. Therefore, we get value z is equal to 0. And x, y is equal to what? 8, corresponding element. So, x, y is equal to 8. Since we know very simple relation in earlier class, x minus y whole square equal to x plus y whole square minus 4xy. Therefore, put xy is equal to 6 square 36, 4 into 8 is equal to 40 than 2. Then we get x minus y is equal to plus minus 2. If we consider x minus y is equal to 2 and x minus y is equal to minus 2, then we get the equation 1 and equation considered 2. Equation 1 plus 2, then we get twice x is equal to 8. This gives x is equal to 4. If we put x is equal to 4 in equation 1, then we get y is equal to 2. And also, if we put x minus y is equal to minus 2 and add the equations, then we get twice x is equal to 4, then we get x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4. And so, values are x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4, that is equal to 0. One type of solution, and another solution x is equal to 4, y is equal to 2, and z is equal to 0. That is the required solution of the problem. Now we are going to discuss the problem number 7. Find the values of A, B, C, and D, same type of question. Two matrices are given equal. Both are square matrix of order 2. So corresponding elements are equal. Therefore, you get A minus B equal to minus 1. Twice A minus B equal to 0. And twice A plus C is equal to 5. And thrice C plus D is equal to 13. That is the corresponding elements. If we solve these 4 questions for 4 variables, if we consider equation 1, equation 2, equation 3, equation 4, if we solve equation 1 minus 2, then we get minus is equal to minus 1. That means A is equal to 1. Putting values of A in equation 1, we get B is equal to 2. And putting A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2 in equation 3. Then we get C is equal to 3. Again, putting the values of A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3 in equation 4. That means here, if we put, then we get D is equal to 4. Hence, values are A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3, D is equal to 4. That is the solution of the problems. Now we are going to next problem. Number 3, similar type of problem. Two matrices is given, both are equal and both are column matrix. That means here is a 1 column, here is a 1 column. Both are rectangular matrix of order 3 into 1, here also 3 into 1. Since two matrices are equal, so corresponding elements should be equal. Therefore, x plus y plus z is equal to 9, x plus z is equal to 5, y plus z is equal to 7. Since x plus y plus z is equal to 9, x is equal to, this is equal to found 7. Put 7 from equation 2, then we get x is equal to 2. Putting x is equal to 2, then equation 1 gives. Then equation 1 gives x plus z is equal to 5. Since x is equal to 2, then we get z is equal to 3. Again, putting the values of z equal to 3 in equation 2. Z is equal to 3, then we get y is equal to 4. Hence, values are x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4, z is equal to 3. Okay, very simple problem. Now we are going to discuss next problem, problem number 8. It is a multiple choice questions. Here, given A equal to Aij m into n, n by n is a square matrix. Then option A, m less than n, B, m greater than n, C, m equal to n, D, none of above. ইয়াৰ ওপৰৰ তিনিটা এটাও শুদ্ধ নহয়. It is observed that since it is square matrix, it is written as a square matrix, that means the number of row is equal to number of columns. Here given m by n, so m should be equal to n. So answer equal to m equal to n. So option will be C. Solution: since the square matrix of number of row and number of columns are equal, so m equal to n. Hence, required option is C. Question number 9, similar type of question, multiple choice questions. This type of question is very important from JEE point of view and CEE point of view, or various examination like Olympiad. For the question number 9, for what values of x, y and z this equal to equal. We are consider this is given equal, so corresponding elements are equal. So thrice x plus 7 equal to 0, which give x is equal to minus 7 by 3. Y minus 2 is equal to 5, which give y is equal to 7. Again 2 minus thrice x equal to 4, which give x is equal to minus 2 by 3. Therefore, y is equal to 7, x is equal to minus 2 by 3 is the required answer. So option is equal to what? C. Next, we are going to discuss the last problem of the exercise, chapter number 3, exercise number 3.1. The number of all possible matrices of order 3 by 3 with each entry 0 or 1 is option A 27, option B 18, option C 81, option D 512. It is given 3 by 3 matrix, that means it is square matrix. That means it has 9 elements. Hence there are 3 into 3 is equal to 9 entries. That means 9 elements. Since each can fill up in 2 ways, that is by 0 and 1. Every element replaced by 0 and 1, that is 2. Therefore, number of such matrices is equal to 2 to the power 9. 2 whole 0 and 1, that is the each place is replaced by 2 ways. How many places there? 9 places. So 2 to the power 9 is the required answer, which will give 512. That means option is equal to D. That's all today. Next class we will discuss the remaining exercise of the chapter 4. So bye.